Welcome to Parchment Update, an interview series from the Parchment Community Library to bring your community closer to you. I'm Karen Woodworth, Library Ambassador. Today, instead of an interview, I'm going to tell you about library activities relating to this week's annular eclipse. On Saturday, October 14th, we're going to see a partial eclipse here in Parchment, while other parts of the country experience a Ring of Fire annular eclipse. I invite you to join us for an eclipse watch party at the library. We're going to live stream the full annular eclipse downstairs in the community room. And weather permitting, we're going to observe the partial eclipse outside the library. The moon will start to slide in front of the sun at 11:41 a.m. our time. We'll see the maximum partial eclipse around 40% right at 1 o'clock. The very last bit of the moon covering the sun will end at 2:23 here. However, the live stream from Utah should reach maximum eclipse coverage at 12:31 our time. So if you're here in time, you should be able to see the full annular eclipse on the screen downstairs and then come outside in time to see the maximum partial eclipse. Because this is a partial eclipse, you'll need to use eclipse glasses to protect your eyes if you want to look up at the sun. Thanks to our participation in the Solar Eclipse Activities for Libraries program, also known as the SEAL program, we have eclipse glasses to give away. We've been giving them to participants in our eclipse programs. We'll have some available on October 14th at the Eclipse Watch Party. And we're having a special eclipse glasses giveaway day on Monday, October 9th. Show your library card at the main desk and get a pair of eclipse glasses during the hours that the library is open while supplies last. The free eclipse glasses are courtesy of the Gordon and Betty Moore Foundation's support of the SEAL program. We'll also have some indirect ways to observe the sun using pinhole projectors and the sun spotter on loan to us from the Library of Michigan. Eclipses can be observed with all your senses. That's one of the messages of the Eclipse Soundscapes Project, which is a NASA Science Activation funded participatory science project. You can be part of this project during our Eclipse Watch Party. Next, I'm going to share with you a customized version of the slideshow put together by the project. The Eclipse Soundscapes Project is studying how eclipses affect life on Earth. Eclipse Soundscapes participants will help collect and analyze observations and sound data from the October 14th, 2023 annular eclipse and the April 8th, 2024 total solar eclipse. The observations and sound data collected will help us understand the impact of the 2023 and 2024 solar eclipses on various U.S. ecosystems. There are many different ways that people can participate in the Eclipse Soundscapes Project and support its scientists. One of the earliest recorded examples of participatory science is a study by William Morton Wheeler and a group of scientists published in 1935. They invited the general public to help study how the August 31st, 1932 solar eclipse affected animal and insect behavior. With the public's help, the study compiled 498 personal observations from game wardens, naturalists, and members of the general public. The evidence noted changes in animal behavior and soundscapes during the eclipse. Other more recent studies have done in-depth analyses of soundscapes during eclipses utilizing modern recording devices. These include studies conducted by the National Park Services during the 2017 eclipse, which will greatly support this project's efforts. This slide incorporates a video about the project that tells a little more about the Wheeler study.
The Eclipse Soundscapes Project is an accessible, participatory science project led by Lab, a NASA partner, and funded by NASA Science Activation. It is studying how solar eclipses affect life on Earth. Some evidence shows that animals and insects react to solar eclipses. The Eclipse Soundscapes Project will revisit a 1935 study titled Observations on the Behavior of Animals During the Total Solar Eclipse of August 31st, 1932. To record the behavior of animals, the Boston Society of Natural History formed an Eclipse Behavior Committee, which included game wardens, naturalists, and members of the general public. Through newspaper requests, the committee gathered 498 observation reports on the activities of birds, mammals, insects, reptiles, and fish. The public's reports included visual and acoustic observations. G.A. England noticed that near totality, the crickets began chirping as if night were coming on. And Vernon Bailey reported that during the time of totality, not a sound was heard except the chirping of numerous crickets. These and other accounts suggest that eclipses can be studied in a multi-sensory manner. While the accounts from this 1935 study and other anecdotal accounts recorded during other eclipses hint at changes in animal behavior during eclipses, most reports do not have enough detail or accuracy to validate or disprove scientific hypotheses. The Eclipse Soundscapes Project will recreate this 1935 study by enlisting the public's help again, this time through participatory science and with modern tools and techniques. Eclipse Soundscapes participants are invited to submit observations and collect and analyze soundscape data from the October 14th, 2023 annular eclipse and the April 8th, 2024 total solar eclipse. NASA subject matter experts will work alongside acoustic biologists, soundscape ecologists, and participants to answer the following science questions. Are animal behaviors significantly impacted by solar eclipses as measured by changes in animal sounds? What percentage of a solar eclipse, total, 95%, 85%, etc., is necessary to produce a detectable change in animal behaviors as measured by changes in soundscapes? We hope you will get involved in the Eclipse Soundscapes Project. This video was created by the Eclipse Soundscapes team at Arissa Lab. You can stay updated on the Eclipse Soundscapes Project by following us on social media at Eclipse Soundscapes on Facebook and Instagram, and at Eclipse Sound UDL on Twitter.
Recognizing and embracing that solar eclipses are multisensory events is exciting for a lot of reasons. Using all of the senses available to you makes an experience more impactful. For example, you can watch the moon slowly creep in front of the sun until it blocks at least part of the sun from view. You can feel the temperature change as the sun's warm rays are briefly blocked from reaching the earth. And you can listen to animals, insects, and people change their behavior as day suddenly becomes night. Soundscape ecology is an emerging field that studies the acoustic or sound properties of ecosystems to better understand them. Eclipses provide a rare opportunity to advance soundscape ecology research by studying how animals react to sudden dramatic changes in natural stimuli. Since eclipse times are precisely known, studies like this one can be planned in advance. The raw soundscapes data can be potentially useful to a wide range of projects. To extend the usefulness of this project, all of the raw soundscape data will continue to be available via NASA's Solar Data Analysis Center and the Rainforest Connection online platform, and can be referenced via the Zenodo platform for data citation. Any software developed by the project will be open source and hosted on the GitHub platform. There are ways to participate both on and off the eclipse paths, both online and outside in the field. Volunteers can learn about solar eclipses in the apprentice role, submit multisensory observations from Eclipse Day in the observer role, collect and mail audio data during Eclipse Week in the data collector role, and/or analyze the data after the solar eclipses in the data analyst role. Here at the library, we'll have special log sheets for you to record your multisensory observations. You'll then take them home and enter the information online. If you'd like, you can do the apprentice training online before the eclipse and earn a certificate of completion. Visit www.eclipsesoundscapes.org to learn more. One last thing, here's how to use the eclipse glasses. You orient your body toward the sun without looking at the sun. Then you put the glasses over your eyes. If you normally wear glasses, put them over your regular glasses. Then tilt your head up until you can see the eclipse in action. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a chance to see the eclipse on Saturday, October 14th.